Every time a conversation comes up about data security, there is always this phrase, I have nothing to hide. Why does this matter to me? This is the most dangerous assumption that you can make about your digital life. But today, we're going to discuss more about this with specifics, with real-world examples that have nothing to really do with wrongdoing and everything to do with what happens when your data is exposed without your knowledge or without your consent. This is a part 2 of our data series video. The first video was on data privacy, and you should see the link at the end of this video. You can watch that if you haven't done so to catch up. But today, our topic is going to be about data security, what it means and what it costs when it breaks down. Hello everybody and welcome back to Secure Africa. I am your host Taryn. So what is data security? Data security is all about the protection, the technical locks, the walls, the systems that keep your data from being stolen, from being leaked, or from being accessed by someone who should not have it. So think of it this way. Data security is the vault that ensures that nobody can steal what is stored inside of it. So a company that have policies, for example, the company has written policies about how they are going to protect your data. They promise not to misuse your data. They promise not to share your data to unauthorized individuals or to people whom when you gave them that data, you did not acknowledge or consent them to share that data with. But if their systems are weak, if someone can take it away, then that is a failure of data security. And when that vault is breached, you do not get to choose who gets your data, who gets your information next. In most cases, you do not get to find out about data breaches until the damage is done. What does data security cost you? You may ask. Well, in 2025, IBM did a study which they said, in average, a cost of a data breach was estimated to be $4.4 million US. And this figure accounts for things like system downtime, the investigation cost, regulatory penalties, because companies will pay regulatory penalties if their data is breached, customer trust, because when the company breaches happens, customers lost trust. But the one thing that this did not take into consideration is the cost of this data breach on you. So when your data leaves a compromised system, it does not disappear. It moves, and it typically ends up in the dark web, the part of the internet that is not indexed by search engines and is specifically designed for anonymous transactions. Your emails, your password, your bank ID, your banking transactions, your shopping history, all these are packaged and sold. Once this is sold in auction, what happens to your data now depends on who bought that data. Okay, now I want to go back to the beginning. What I said at the beginning of this video, the assumption that I have nothing to hide. The nothing to hide argument assumes that data is only used against people who have something to hide or who have done something wrong. But you see, that is not how it works. Your data is exposed in ways that have nothing to do with your wrongdoing. So here is the most direct example that I can give you. When a company's system is compromised, that information can be used to open a bank account under your name. That information can be used to take loans under your name. That information can be used to file for taxes and get huge returns by pretending to be you. That information can also be used to compromise your financial accounts. They can use it to clean up your retirement account. They can use it to clean up your savings. So you can see, you did nothing wrong. You made no mistakes. A company holding your data failed to protect it, and you bear the consequences of that company's failure. And when we spoke about the $4.4 million US average cost of a data breach, this particular one was not included as part of that cost. But hear this. In 2025, the global projection of cybercrime annually was projected at $10.5 trillion. And the majority of this flows from data that was exposed through security failures, systems that were not strong enough to protect what was stored inside of them. The deeper issue then is, beyond the financial harm, there is something that operates more quietly. Your data shapes what you see, the news you are shown, the prices of the things that you are quoted, your insurance quote when you go to look for health insurance, life insurance, or even your automobile insurance, the opportunities that are presented to you, and the messages that target you. All of these are part of data. And when a data breach exposes your profiles, and that profile contains inaccuracies, as most profiles do, consequences ripple through your life. You do not know why your insurance price suddenly goes up. You do not know why all of a sudden you go to the bank that was willing to give you a loan 2 months back, and now your loan application is denied. As you can see now, when these systems fail, the cost is not just on the company, there is a huge cost on you. as well. Data security is not about wrongdoing, it's about exposure. It is about what happens to the information held about you when the systems are breached or when the systems are not well protected, and what the people who profit from that failure do next. In our next data series video, we are going to move from a problem to a solution. If you did find this video helpful, please make sure you're clicking the like button, click the subscribe, follow us, and share this video to your family and friends so that they can also learn something.